Hey, you've made it to number 12 on the series of maximizing traffic leads and sales using a content checklist. So hopefully you're writing these down as your checklist as you've gone through each of these 5 minute, roughly, some under, some over videos that are there to help you make sure that you make the most of your content and that your content is seen by a wider audience. Of course, we do actually have full videos, not just these, but other videos on content, on copy, on avatar, on all different types of content like email, blogs, etc. on Profit Ladder, which is our membership website where you get these videos delivered and you have a support group and forum, and it's all of $27 US, which is roughly at today's exchange rate £18 UK. So you find that through this page and the link that is provided for you, and I really would recommend you check it out because basically you're getting thousands of pounds worth of videos for a very, very nominal fee. Now, normally when things are really cheap, you think the quality's a bit rubbish, don't you? I mean, most people do. Pound shop in comparison to House of Fraser, yeah, or Selfridges. But it isn't always the case. Sometimes it's just, for us, these videos are made. So there is no time or effort into making the videos. So they're done. They're done. We do them regularly. I do at least 2 a month. So there's always new content as well. But the amount of time that goes into it, why sell that high? There's no need to sell that high. So that's why it's awesomely low price, because basically going for mass volume. If you've been watching any of the strategic stuff, this is a mass volume thing. But anyway, back to this, because that's what we're talking about, or supposed to be. Right, tip number 14, evergreen content. So while you may be looking at making your content current and up to date, and we do have to be aware of Facebook advertising rules on these things as well. Although you can look at trend and trending articles, and particularly if you want to advertise and boost things, you have to be very aware that Facebook do not like titles such as you'll never believe what Obama is doing now. You'd never get away with this title anyway with Facebook, but it's not just pigs that have been by David Cameron. You can't actually use that kind of stuff now without getting your ad account shut down if you're caught. So there's one good reason to use evergreen content, because it's going to be more stable than your current news sort of stuff. Another reason is that it actually gives you more authority, because evergreen content will be like that blog series that I talked about that Kedrick did for us for Fit Pro Client Recipes on sleep. It doesn't change. It's not a trendy thing. The research that he'd done for that stands the test, if you like. So it's authoritative. It makes you an expert. And it means that you can republish that content in different formats, in different places, but even in its own format, just at a different time of day. You could, or on a different business site. And we have mentioned getting it all, all that content put together from the series into an ebook. So there are reasons to publish evergreen content. They're on this little diagram. Continually attract traffic to your website. That also works for the idea of having a series as well. Enhances your search engine rankings, because obviously if it's an authoritative piece and it's being shared, you're getting more visitors. It connects to a deeper level than social media. That's that thing about, news and trendy is great and riding the wave of that, although you do have to be careful if you want to pay to boost that. But it also goes with the idea that you'll have longevity outside of what's trendy on social media. In 10 years time, hopefully nobody will know who Kim Kardashian is. So if all your content is around the Kardashians, it's not something you can reuse maybe in 10 years time. It establishes your brand as an industry leader in the sense that it's evergreen and it's useful to others. So that gets your brand well known, and you can drive prospects into your sales funnel. Well, yeah, obviously that's why we do anything. So you must have your call to action and your clickable links. So that's it for today on evergreen content. You need to spend more time producing your evergreen content. We'll go into other types like the report style and the journalism style on different video in this series though, so you don't have to go hunting out another series that we've done of these 5-minute videos for you. So just sort of keep in touch with us on this page to find the next video that goes into styles, if you like. Right, that's it for tip number 14, evergreen. Speak to you soon. Bye.